Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest III with me, Get Daved. We actually already played it and beat it, and now... Well, that's fun. Do you remember here? I have a shield to deposit here. Actually, let's not deposit that shield, leaving my ancestor without great equipment. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. I'm pretty sure the earthquakes are gonna continue, but I have a feeling we'll make it just in the nick of time. Well, time to cast Return to Aliahan and return home triumphant. Oh. Is it almost as if that hole has closed, or did it actually happen? This is the Orb of Light working its magic, and hey! It's daytime in Alefgard. That's happy. Now you can go pretty much anywhere in the game and people say all sorts of I am not mortal. Yeah. I'm sure they are too. Some kooky old philologist. Yes, you could talk to all the townspeople and enjoy the efforts made by the translators and the developers of the game originally, or you could go see the king for immediate gratification. I'm in charge now. Oh, hey. And, you know, let's just examine the surrounding area. Pessimist. Okay. You're welcome. Alright, now this is an extremely meaningful part if you've played all the other games in the series, because in the original games there was called Dragon Warrior. I think we had that talk way at the beginning. And this was Erdrick. But anyway, in Dragon Warrior 1, they're always talking about the legendary hero Erdrick, or Loto. Dragon Warrior 2, you're a descendant of the person who is a descendant of the hero Erdrick, and it's all about his lineage. This is where it started. Australia finally contributed to the world a hero who has now been dubbed Loto. He's become the ancestor of all the legendary heroes, well, at least in the first trilogy of Dragon Quest games. I'm sure with a little retconning he'd be the one for all of them. Having not played 6, I don't know if it ties the original trilogy into the 4 and 5. Yeah, dancing girls, trumpets. Being Loto is pretty great. You're hanging out with a cat? Seriously? Jansen, I'm disappointed in you. It's the Red Orb and Raimia. And the theme of the Dragon Quest series. And we can watch that happen during the credits. Yeah, I have goosebumps. It's pretty cool. Eliahan. So, this was Dragon Quest III, or the remake of it. Great remake. I hope you enjoyed the Let's Play. I feel like I did a better job of doing an RPG Let's Play this time around than my previous two attempts. Man, do I have a low opinion of my Chrono Trigger Let's Play. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you are not familiar with the series, you really should check it out. Because a lot of what's good in gaming is due to what was done well in this series. It was, ever since the first one, it hasn't been terribly innovative, but like, if you want to play games with really good production value, not necessarily the highest production cost, but really good value, and really crazy amounts of charm and class, this is the series. And yeah, like, especially with the trends in gaming now, with like first-person shooters picking up on RPG conventions and games, all of them, they have to have a story now, or we just don't consider them real. It's cool to see all that stuff in its infancy here, and you can become a more well-rounded gamer. If you are into RPGs and haven't played the series, get your act together. Like, really. What's your excuse? Yeah, also worth noting, I am recording this on July 7th, 2010, Anno Domini. Or maybe it's the 8th. It's July 8th. It's a Thursday. Holy crap, it's Thursday. Anyway, and if you know, in your time period they use a different dating system, I wish I could provide you information on constellations, but I can't. Anyway, in 3 days, Dragon Quest IX comes out for the Nintendo DS. You should check it out. If you haven't played Dragon Quest VIII for PS2, you should check that one out as well, because it's probably the most polished game I've ever played in my life, and I'm quite the snob. Yeah, what a wonderful series. Oh, I should also... and act by Ennuma? There you go, if you want to know how the story goes on. I'm also going to take this moment to mention there is a post-game. Do you remember when we were at visiting the Dragon Queen about, I don't know, 15 videos ago maybe? And there was this pathway to heaven, but you had to prove you were a true hero to do that? Well, it's open now. And if we were to say, reset the emulator, but before we do that, I'm going to save state just in case I'm wrong. It'll say Loto by our log entry. Okay? That means you've beaten the game, and that means you're amazing. It also means you have access to the post-game. So you go to where the Dragon Queen was, there's a pathway to heaven, Zenithia, the primary kingdom in Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, you should check that out. Because there's a super boss there, and apparently if you beat him, you up to 3 times, you can get a wish. And one of them could be reviving Ortega. And you know, considering your father died having been separated from his family for over a decade, with his dying wish being to let his son know that he was sorry he wasn't around more, he was just journeying trying to save the world, and, you know, died without a sense of hearing or sight, so he didn't know and was unable to hear you, knowing that you were there by his side and that you turned into a fine young man. If that doesn't sit well with you, you should play the post-game. I've never done it! Yeah, so, thanks for watching this Let's Play. I enjoyed making it. Got in over my head a little bit with finding all those small medals. But I had a good time, and I'm super pumped for Dragon Quest IX, and you should be too. And I'll see you guys on the next Let's Play. I was Get Daved!